So today I got a recommendation. I had a plug. I was like, yo, can you recommend me something good? And I was recommended The Kid at the Back. We're gonna go over what it's about real quick. Right off the bat, he looks like Miyamoto from Horimiya. I took a shine to him right away. It's basically for computers. I have no idea what a Linux is. I'll probably look that up later. This is the part that kind of worried me a little bit. We're welcome to stream the free game, which I believe is what I'm playing right now. And then, however, streaming the paid or the NSFW content is not allowed. You cannot stream the paid version. I didn't pay for it yet, so I don't think I have to worry about that. What I am worried about is the NSFW content. Like, is that going to be in the non-paid version? Like, how would I know when to or when to not cut it off? I don't want to do anything that I'm not supposed to. Basically, I think this is what we're going to be doing, right? The 2 days, unnamed MC can be changed or set by using enter. Gender neutral, can use 3, she, they, them, 2 love interests. And I'm like, wait, could there be more? But in the full game, I guess there's multiple branches, so I'm not sure if it's still the same 2 love interests or if there's more. But I'm seeing this man, so I'm like, there's someone other than him. First of all, don't he look so good? He looks so good. I love the art. And I guess this is kind of like what to expect from the game. So it looks interesting enough. 15 CGS. I have no idea what that stands for. And then 2 not safe for work CGS. I still don't know what this stands for. So basically gonna take an hour or 2. Warnings. Do note that these will be incoming content at the game uploads, so please be made aware. Screen shaking emotion medium. If you guys have epilepsy, stay away. Graphic violence, blood and gore. Hi, love that. Usage of arms. Oh, okay. Guns. It's a uses of arms, and I'm like, I mean, like the ones that we both have. I was so confused. You should be fine in the moment you find switch screen, then edit the few secs out of the vid. CGS is full pictures, but what does it stand for? Creative, gorgeous scenery. Murder. Ooh, that's a full high. Yes, we love that. Okay. Sexual assault. Oh, okay. Medium. Drugging. Whoa. Somnophilia. What the hell is somnophilia? I need to look up what somnophilia is because I have no idea what that is. Somnophilia? What the fuck is that? It's somnophilia. I spelled it wrong. Latin word for sleep. It is a paraphilia in which individual becomes whoa. Okay. Implied child neglect. Oh no. Implied child abuse. Oh no. Okay, not safe for work content. Yeah, okay, so screen shaking emotion, whatever. Graphic violence, gore. Okay, wait. Wait. Is this the same thing? That's just wait. Oh my gosh. That wasn't in this. As for what Linux is, it's an operating system that's more flexible than Windows. Are all of these people love interests? Soul? His name is Soul. He's 23. He dislikes fire. Oh, I love fire. He doesn't. Oh, it's okay. I'm not into seafood. How tall is 19 centimeters? 190 centimeters. Oh my. Oh, he's tall. He likes poems, historical artifacts, books, supernatural horror stories, spicy food, and plushies. Oh my gosh, me too. The quiet kid at the back. People barely notice him since he blends in so well to the back, but despite that, he is very smart and is very talented when it comes to art. Oh my gosh. We would get along so well. I'm an artist. I also do write and I do draw and paint. So like we could definitely do like a paint and sip together and talk about our feelings. There's just something off about him. The way he looks with his piercing gaze. The color of his eyes just glow just right. Oh, okay. Like a hell's bird. Reminds me of that book I was reading. What was it called? Bond Servant? First of all, quick plug. Hello? Can we just talk about this real quick? This is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh. The moment it said piercing red eyes, I immediately thought about this man. If you guys read mangas, you should read it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. I got distracted. Okay. We have Hugo, 22, 174. Okay, so that's definitely not 6 foot. Sweet, fruity desserts, berries, detective movies, video games. Dislike spicy. I like spicy food though. Hugo's not my type though. I don't like his. Oh, he has long hair though. but Soul has long hair. So like honestly, Hugo, you got nothing going for me except blue, which is my favorite color. He doesn't like injustice. I thought it said he doesn't like justice. I'm about to say we're gonna have a problem. A foreign exchange student. Hugo is a kind and sweet person and is one of the few top students in the campus. Aw. He's Soul's only friend. Nah, you gotta back off. Soul is mine alone. On some toxic shit right there. But oftentimes is too busy on the go. Oh, okay. We have a person of melanin. 185. So he's probably like 6'1" or something. Books, blueberry pies. I hate berries, but astrology, night strolling. Oh, we could go like on a date together. Is this a mole or is that a dimple? Nope, that's just my screen being dirty. Okay. Prince. Okay, I thought it was saying that he's some African prince. I was about to say what? So he would people call a prince. That's not right grammar, right? Charming, but without the crown or having a castle. Jericho, known as Crow. I like Jericho better. Hey, Jericho is what others would call a savior. A savior of what? Who knows? The school doesn't really care, but because of Crow, you were able to at least survive your school year by his side, and your heart agrees. Would he ever reciprocate your feelings, or does he regard you as just a friend? Aw, that hurts my heart. Brittany. Ooh, we got another colored baddie. Okay. 100, wait. She tall as fuck. Wait. She's tall. She's taller than Hugo. A tall, beautiful, and smart. Brittany is your group leader. She's what people will call the dream girl. But she doesn't take shit from anybody ever since her second year in university. I feel like that's where some of the trigger warnings would come from. Love her or hate her, people will tend to judge anyway. She can be sweet in her own way, but with that sharp tongue of hers, you don't know if she's genuine or not. Owes a lot to Crow. Okay, this is interesting. Nope, definitely no. Oh, okay, never mind. At first I was about to be like, wait, is this like one of those younger miniature like types? But then, okay, it's a girl, never mind. Jess, 150 centimeters. They're both 5'9". Oh shoot, my bad. But they're taller than me. I'm like 5'6". She's 5 foot. Is that a birthmark? Nope, that's my dirty screen. Oh, she does have freckles though. Let me clean my screen because I see this dot on people's faces. I'm thinking that they have like a birthmark, and I love that. Ooh, Daryl. Hi, Daryl. 23, 190. He's tall, and he has facial hair. 195. Sports. Football is his favorite. Any type of food, jersey, candies. Dislike his coach, selfish people, Monday mornings. He's a typical dumb jock. The school football ace, despite being loud and rowdy, Daryl is pretty smart individual. Smile bright as gold, along with his multiple medals in his sports career. He loves food, saying that he needs it when he's a growing boy. Friends with Geo, Brittany. Who's Geo? Oh, Geo. Aw, he's cute. I like that. I didn't even read her thing, did I? Seafood, books, video games. Her top one, Aries. Aries? I read that right? I think we'd be friends. I like video games and books. Dislikes deers and haunted houses. Well, I do hate horror. I really do. I do, however, like deers, as long as they're not infected with that flesh-eating disease. I can spell. Leave me 6'5". Okay, so I was in that ballpark. Awesome. Quiet and timid. Jess is one of her few introverts in school, but once you start talking to her and her legs, she'll go on and on. She's an admin of a popular Idols fan page online. How about instead of saying that I can't spell, you say I'm dyslexic? That would be more appropriate, okay? She is best friends with Brittany and would stick by her side no matter what. 22, 191. He likes potted plants, Japanese opera music, shadow puppetry. Okay, well, I like the plants. That's some good air. I don't know about opera, but I do love Japanese culture. He dislikes rowdy places, disobedience. I feel like we could do something with that. Bad hair day. He's gonna hate me. My hair is so rowdy. Smart, tall, is one of the top players in the archery class. No one knows much about Gio other than that he's filthy rich and knows how to handle a weapon. No one wants to be on his bad side. So Brittany is popular. She's friends with everybody. I low-key like Gio. I believe we've gone through everyone. I'm so excited for this. I actually am. Obviously, we know that this is Soul. Who else could it be? The red eyes, it looks like him. I'm not scared of you. The mouse is literally a key right now. So we're gonna press start. It was many years ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. Day one, the beloved. I'm so excited right now. And class dismissed. By our next meeting, I need a full report of the chosen poem. Wait, I didn't finish reading! The classroom was then filled with a series of low yes ma'ams and a few hums. There's no music? Satisfied, your literature teacher packs up her things and goes out of the classroom. Once she's oh, there's the sounds. Once she's out, the students went on a series of chitter-chatter. Others stood up, dragging their chairs as they prepared, I can't read, to head out for lunch break. A silent yawn escaped your lips. Your eyes gazed outside through the classroom windows. Is this Japan? What country am I in? I would love to know. Where am I? Is this like a made-up world? The sky is starting to dim, the sun rays blocked by the dark clouds looming. You curse under your breath. It's going to rain, just my luck. I didn't bother to bring an umbrella too. You sighed in irritation as you stood up from your seat. Suddenly, a tap on your shoulder interrupted your line of thought. You turn your head towards the person asking for your attention. Oh, Cobalt Blues! It's our boy! Okay. Your eyes meet with cobalt blue ones. They stare straight into your own orbs. A brow raised as if in slight irritation. She is clearly impatient. Wait, she? Impatient for what? I'm confused. Those are not wait. Are those? Oh, wait. That looks purple. She had me thinking it was that melanin man. God damn it. Did you hear me? Do you want to come with us for lunch? I mean, does she have that kind of voice? I don't know. She's giving Valley Stream vibes. I mean, I know you don't really eat lunch and spend most of your time somewhere. And spend most of your time somewhere else, but you sure you're not gonna eat? Yeah, who needs food? Who needs food? I mean, look at you. Your eyes twitch from her words. You have no idea if that was out of concern for your well-being or if she's trying to bring you down. Either way, it stung you. Are you jealous because she's friends with your crush? You wrap your arms around yourself, your insecurity rising up to your throat, trying to suffocate you. Brittany! Who is that? Just then, a new familiar voice broke your inner turmoil. Her crush, maybe? Oh, that's right. There he is! There he is! There he is! That's really insensitive of you. That's really insensitive of you. Imagine if someone else told you about how you look. I can't do a man's voice. Jericho Ichabod? I don't know. Ichabod? Bro for short. Who wears the freaking suit to school? What are you, a bartender? Brittany only huffed and looked away from Crow's spiteful gaze as he turns his attention to you. Crow gives you a small smile while handing out something to you. You look down to see it. It was your ID. How careless can you be? You dropped this, by the way. You grabbed your ID and looked down to see it. Oh, I get to put my name! Millie is here. I need a last name. I have to find a last name. I think I might go for Ludspin. What do you guys think about Ludspin? Should I do Spitz or Spin? I'm Ludspitz now. Millie Osmond? That actually would have been nice. I wish you had said that sooner. Millie Osmond. I like that. You take the ID card back from Crow and gave him a small thank you. He gave you a close smile, muttering, "No problem," as he went back to Brittany's side where the rest of his friends are. I want to be part of the group too. So are you coming with us or not? Wait, no, it's this character's fault. First of all, that's not me, because best believe I'm gonna be in that clique. Me and Brittany about to be, well, I don't know if we'd be best friends, but best believe I'd have my besties. Brittany said, clearly getting impatient by the second, her hand on her hip while waiting for your response. Then you decide to, yeah, I'll go with them. What the fuck? Let's party. Brittany hummed a sound of content before turning her heel and headed towards the classroom exit until with her there was a period. In tow with her are 4 other people, one being Crow. I feel like if I had stayed back, I would have met like Soul or something. Caught up with them and met eyes with Crow again. There was something in his gaze that sent a shiver down your spine. You quickly averted your eyes after you got out with Crow, following behind you, and the group headed towards the school cafeteria. Okay, awesome. Ooh, lovely scenery. The cafeteria was loud. Students lined up to grab today's school lunch while the rest went to a table with their packed lunches. So Millie, do you want to come with us to get school's food for the day, or do you want to grab a table with the others? Brittany said, her gaze fixated on you. Brittany, along with Crow and a girl with an orange uniform, seemed to be grabbing school lunch. And who's sitting down? I'm gonna go with them! I'll sit with them. And now I know that she has a crush on Crow, but like, I packed my own lunch. Brittany just shrugged. Alright then, let's go, Jess. We went to line up with the rest of the students. The girls with glasses followed up behind her. You really need to recall who are the friends you hang out with again. Just randomly needs to think to themselves, who do I hang out with again? This is just some exposition dumping. The girl with glasses, as you recalled when Brittany mentioned her name, was Jess. She's a big nerd and has a fondness for the idol named, what was his name again? Aries, whatever. You honestly don't care. Yeah, I don't. She's really quiet and attached to the hip towards Brittany. Like a dog? It's pathetic. You wonder why. Listen, you sound antisocial. Calm down. I'll go line up as well. You're fine with these two? Crow asked you with the concern laced in his tone. You face the other two boys. One clearly talking the other male's ear off while the other doesn't really give a damn, seeming to look around the cafeteria as if searching for something. You know, I need to realize that when I play these games, these characters are not me, because best believe if I was in this situation, I would be making the best of friends with these people. You nod your head to Crow and he gives you a pat on the head. A blush making its way to your cheeks before he went looking for Brittany and just, are you white? Or are you colored? Because if you're white, you best believe everyone's gonna see that blush. You then head off to where the two guys are already seated on a table while bringing out their own packed lunch. Your food always looks so good, Gio.
Your food always looks so good, Gio. I bet they taste great. No.
The guy named Gio said as he slapped the jock's hand away from his bento box. I knew he was a jock. Jock pouted, rubbing his hand before taking out his own packed lunch. As you sat across from the two boys, Gio kept his eyes on you for quite a while, not breaking his gaze as he chewed on his lunch. So you just stared. Wait, is that a mask on his face? Wait, is he burned? At first I thought it was like a blush, but now it don't make no sense. Is he wearing a mask? I mean, he's still good looking. Wait, is this just the art design? He's tri-colored. That's a bit odd. A shiver went down your spine. This jock beside him somehow just remembered your presence on the table and turned his head towards you.
Oh right, Millie, right?
I mean,
if you don't mind sharing, that is. But
on what? Both on what it is and if you mind sharing it with me.
Unlike this guy beside me.
Gio only rolled his eyes when the jock nudged his shoulder, letting out an irritated groan. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm very greedy. Do not touch my food. We will fight. Don't bother with Daryl.
He'll take your food either way, even if you did. I can't do a voice, guys. I'm sorry.
I really can't. He'll take your food either way, even if you did give him some.
Hey now!
While the two bicker on, you just gave a small chuckle and ate your packed lunch. But what are you eating? Like, is it a sandwich? Is it food? In the corner of your eye, you know, it's Brittany, Jess, and Crow with their lunch trays in hand, headed towards you where you three are seated. Is Crow gonna sit next to me? Move your ass, Daryl.
That got me too.
A loud gasp escaped through Brittany's lips. Her mouth opened in shock with the food that was on her tray now splattered across her white uniform. I hope that wasn't me. Brittany! Mean girl.
Oh, hell no.
Oops, sorry about that. You should have watched where you were going. We gotta fight. Brittany's eyes met with the person responsible. A group of girls, definitely bullies, and judging from Brittany's face filled with rage, they seemed to know each other. Britt, are you alright? You should get yourself clean. You fucking bitch! This is my only clean uniform. How fucking dare you? Maybe you should, do laundry more often. Oh, look at Miss Claire all flared up. Careful there, sweetie. You'll get wrinkles. It's not like you're all ugly already. Damn. And by ugly, this is getting ugly quite fast. I should have stayed in the classroom. Everyone's gazes were on the group of girls, some taking out their phones, either taking pictures or starting to record. Crow tried to come in between them to stop the fight, but he wasn't fast enough. Splat! Next thing we knew, another loud gasp was heard. A wide smile was on Brittany's face. Food on the mean girl's white uniform as well. I mean, that's only fair. Jess's face filled with shock as the food from her tray was gone. Oh, damn. She paid for that. Take that shit stain. How dare you?
Food fight!
Next thing everyone knew, the cafeteria is filled with rowdy students and food flying across the area. You best hide underneath that table. Are those trays? Oh, shit. Oh, we have... A sudden wave of pain was felt on your head, your whole face, and the last thing you saw was Crow calling out your name before passing out. Ugh, where am I?
Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness.
Crow? You try to sit up, but the sudden pain that went through your head stopped you. Crow gently pushed you back down on what seemed to be a bed before taking a seat beside it.
The nurse already bandaged your head. Don't push yourself.
What happened? Well, after Daryl started that mess of a food fight, the principals called in to stop it.
I mean, yeah, people got hurt.
Daryl got lucky enough to escape when he did. Gia was nowhere to be seen. As for Brittany, what about her? Well, just helped her out to grab a new uniform from the principal's office. Then why does my head hurt so much? Someone somehow threw a tray and you were unfortunate enough to get hit by it. Thankfully, I got you out of there before it got ugly.
Thanks, Crow.
I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Anyway, it's 1:15 in the afternoon. I should probably head out to my next class. You should stay here until the nurse gets back. You'll be alright alone here, right?
No.
Yes, you can go ahead. Wow, that really be what it be. Someone's like, hey, how's your day today? Shitty. Oh, it's great. Thank you for asking. Hey, are you feeling okay? No. Yeah, I'm feeling great. That's crazy.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine, Crow. You've done enough for me today. That hurts my heart. You gave him a small smile, but he didn't return it. Yeah, because he knows you're lying. Be a little selfish. This is your shoujo girl moment. Crow then squeezed your hand, quite hesitant to let you go. Eventually, he loosened his grip, stood up, and walked towards the exit. You miss it as soon as he lets go. But before he could leave, he turned around and gave you a small smile before closing the door to the infirmary. You groaned and lay back on the bed, feeling the bandage on your head. At least the pain is slowly dying a bit. Hope it didn't leave a mark on my head. Just then you hear the door open, the nurse's voice echoing through the room as the clicking of her heels got louder and she drew closer. Tell me why the first thing I thought is he cutting himself? What the fuck? Is that blood or string? Oh wait, I think that's blood because it's dripping, right? Yeah, and it's specifically a different color from his outfit. Hey, mi amora. How's it going? You're like, yo, the cursor is the same key on his necklace. That's how you know he's the male lead. Like, he's the main character. And his nail polish isn't chipped. The school nurse entered, and following her was a tall student dressed in black. He seemed to be holding onto his left hand, and there you can clearly see a streak of red flowing. You should be thankful you didn't cut a vein. How were they able to get past a pocket knife? He was in a fight? How were they able to get past with that pocket knife in the first place? The nurse sighed. It seemed like she got her hands full with another student. The latter, however, didn't say anything, but he let out a small hiss when the nurse stepped. I mean, I could be the one treating your wound for you. Like, I got you covered. You sat up slowly, careful not to hit your head on anything else, before sitting up and looking at the student and mind your business, go to sleep. Your eyes meet with reddish orange ones as the nurse finishes up wrapping around his wound. A blotch of red slowly seeping out and staining the once white bandage. Okay, well then she didn't do a good job in stopping the bleeding. His eyes are still on you. That's hot as fuck. Like, imagine like this whole, like, just eye contact the whole entire time. Oh, you're finally awake, Miss Osborne. The nurse finally noticed your presence. She took out some painkillers from one of the cabinets and gave some to you. Take these to lessen the pain. You both are free to get back to your class, or you can stay here. I would stay here. The fuck? Fuck class. I'll go back. Boy said, oh wait, he spoke? Thanks for patching me up, nurse. The boy said before heading out of the infirmary. Why are you leaving me? I bet you were interested. We made eye contact for several seconds. Where are you going? I'm in here. The nurse just shook her head before returning her attention to you. You can take some extra pills, but not too much. I'll take some pills. I'll pop some. You can come back here if you ever feel anything wrong, Miss Osborne. Take care now. You think that who said I was leaving? I would like to rest, please. I have a bump on my forehead. I have a concussion. You thank the nurse before heading out of... I feel like you guys could feel my personality from the cursor, like the way that we're just moving it around. Heading out of the infirmary and on to your next class. You just barely made it to your next class. Your professor already on his desk and was slowly bringing out his tools for the lesson of the day. He better not get on me for being late. Don't start with me. You look across the room. Paint brushes. Oh, art? Yeah, I'm not messing that. By the shelves. The week's featured artwork with a few blank canvases hidden in a shelf. You look around the classroom for your eyes laying on familiar red ones. Oh, it's the master from before. He's wearing fucking stripes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's the guy wear stripes nowadays? I cannot remember the last time I've seen someone wearing fucking stripes. Are you kidding me? I don't even remember the last time I've seen anyone wearing stripes. Not even in a show. He's wearing stripes. Am I tripping out? How come I just noticed his presence now? Has he always been a part of the same art class as me? And judging from his face, the bandages around his left hand doesn't seem much of a problem for him. You shook your head. Probably not. I mean, look at his wrists. You shook your head and took your seat.
I'll be assigning each of you,
Oh, of course, my partner's gonna be Soul.
a partner to work with.
Or I'm gonna have an option to join someone's group. Like Crow. No, I don't think Crow's in here, but I'll have an option to join someone's group. So either I'm paired up with Soul, or I can choose between certain characters. How he got shanked like that? I don't know. Probably did some shit he wasn't supposed to.
I'll be a partner to work with for the upcoming weeks. You and your partner will be doing 3 different artworks that need to be submitted by the deadline. Hope you all got a partner already by this time. Now, I want you all to go to your designated partners before I start explaining your tasks.
Shit. You mumbled under your breath. This is what you get for not attending his class on time. You got hit in your head with the metal tray. Fuck that teacher. You don't have a partner. You panic as you look around, trying to spot some loner or an unfortunate soul like yourself who wasn't able to attend class on time. You mean like the person who got shanked? But from the looks of it, it looked like everyone had already partnered up. Just great. You were forced out of your seat since your seatmate's partner will be occupying it for the class. Unlike the rest of I like working by myself. Unlike the rest of the class scurrying around to meet their partner, there was one who wasn't moving from his seat. You went to where he was situated. He seemed to be reading a book. You let out a small cough to catch. You did not have to do all that. Just say, excuse me. What the hell is this? A shoujo manga? He closed his book and looked up at you. So fucking emo.
Seems like you're a bit lost there. What the fuck? Did he really just say that to me?
Right below Europe, Africa. And it's a different breed of math. It's turning English into what? And it's funny and confusing. Yeah, what? Wait. Right below Europe, Africa. Wait, as in Africa? Yeah, I just went to Kenya. Or are you talking about Australia? Is Australia below Europe? How do you look at a fucking map? Oh my gosh. Do you have a partner? Obviously not.
No.
Well, just your luck. Me neither. So, do you want to be partners?
Sure, why not? Like, what kind of voice do you do for him?
You took the vacant seat right beside him. His book now talked to. Oh, that's kind of him. And his desk is now a pen. Wait, what the fuck? And on his desk is now a pen and a piece of paper, seemingly ready to take notes. Hey, I never got your name. It's not important. What the fuck? Imagine your partner's with someone and they're like, yeah, my name's not important. Where's your textbook? Let me see your name. Well, I should at least know what to call you instead of green streaked hair guy. He's hot. He raised a brow at your silly nickname you gave him before slightly shaking his head. Sullivan? Oh, so it's not Soul, it's Saul. Sullivan. Sullivan Brugmancia.
What kind of name is that?
Or just call me Saul. Saul. Your name contradicts your whole glam, not gonna lie. Soul means sun or brightness, right? That's so typical. I feel like this would like get a good air going, but I feel like he's gonna hate it. I don't think he's the kind to interact. Your name contradicts your whole glam, not gonna lie. I feel like this is a dick thing to say that. Like, I wouldn't say it like that. Damn, my ultimate senses are honest. It could go either way. But this is so mean. This is too stupid. Like, I'm just going at the top. Soul nodded. I guess you could say that. I like it. It's a unique name. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm Millie Osmond. Nice to finally know your name, Saul. Saul nodded with a small smile before returning his attention back to the professor.
For this term, I want you and your partner to pass 3 art pieces. The first one would be a portrait of your partner, strictly on paper with charcoal as a medium.
You groaned. Boomer art teachers. Your professor then proceeds to give the other two tasks before leaving you and the rest of the class to do your task for the day. Whew, said that in one breath. Everyone started talking with their partners, some taking out their needed materials as the other one poses. You turned to Saul as he took out his own charcoal pencil and his sketch pad for the class. I gotta tell you right now, Saul, I'm pretty good at art. The fuck? Oh, that surprises me. Sorry, I can't draw you back because of this damned injury. No, don't worry about it. You're excused, and I don't want to stress your hand over this. You take out your sketch pad and your pencil and work with the portrait with determination, his eyes never leaving your face. Yeah, I could fucking draw. The fuck I go to college for art. You would often look up at his features, taking note of every curve. A blush occasionally invades his cheeks as he tries his best not to look away while you work. Ooh, the tension. Oh, yes. While you were sketching, you can't help but avert your eyes on his abandoned... Oh, okay. From time to time. Seems you're quite curious to know what happened to this, huh? And you weren't slick with it either. You froze when he caught you red-handed, just like the red seeping out of his hands. Damn. You stopped drawing. Sorry, that was rude of me. It's fine. This is just the usual for me. I've gotten worse injuries than this. What the fuck? I don't think you should be bragging about that. You're dangerous. I could be walking down the street with you and get shanked by accident. You raised a brow at that. Not the worst. If you don't mind me asking, what happened? He paused and averted his eyes, but opened up to speak. Nothing much. I was minding my own business. Got assaulted. Had to defend myself. He talked as another normal Monday for him. Your eyes furrowed. He noticed and just chuckled. No need to worry about me. All that matters is that I'm still here. Wait, did he just smile? I was about to say, do you even still want to be here? You didn't say anything, however, continuing on with the drawing. You're moving slow and now refusing to look at his injured hand. This school is way more fucked up than I thought it would be. What's so fucked up about it? The bell rang and sadly we weren't done with his portrait yet. Can I see it? Oh, wait! I'm not finished yet. I'll show you once I'm done with it. Plus, you still need to draw me once your injury gets better. You close your sketchbook and fix your things. Saul shrugged and agreed as he fixed his own things. The rest of the class went out the hallway along with you and Saul as you continued on in the hallway. Oop! There's a yawn. Well, this is an American thing with these lockers. Do you have a phone? We should exchange numbers and update each other so that we can do the next two tasks. Saul then takes out his own phone and asks for your number. You recite it out as he inputs it to his phone. Let me try to send you a message. You nodded and looked at your number at your phone screen and saw a new notification from an unknown number. This must be Saul's. That's so cute. What am I supposed to click on? You type so differently from how you look. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. He chuckled. He rolled his eyes. You're a good guy, Saul. How about we hang out again tomorrow? Oh, how random. By your request, Saul's eyes widened in disbelief. Oh, he's not all off. You just gotta talk to him a little. Pull him by his little doggy collar. He lets out a breath he was somehow holding before sighing. Is he happy? He's adorable. Of course. The stutter? Of course. I'll see you tomorrow. Then he's like, seems excited. You nodded and walked off, giving him a wave goodbye, him returning with his own small wave. As you're walking through the hallway, your eyes caught onto something on the nearby bulletin board. The poster was plastered on the large board. The Hollows Ball. School large hails. What? School large hails in hailing court. Free entry October 31st, 20. Oh, well, okay. It's in my lifetime, I guess. Begins at 8 p.m. What? Laurent Mispon is simply dummy text of the printing and typesetting industry. Laurent Mispon has been standard dummy text ever since the 1500s when an unknown printer took a gallery of what? Okay, I don't think that's necessary. By the time you arrive at your small apartment, it's already past 5. Is that why you like Seoul so much? Because your house is fucking green? You stretched out your arms and let out a small groan. You locked your doors and decided to just order takeout for dinner. You went to your living room and plopped down on the couch and took out your phone, scrolling through until a ping notified you of a new message. Daryl. Oh, the jock, right? Anyone want to go to the Halloween party this Friday? It's gonna be awesome. Aren't we all too old for costume parties? Is it required? You two are no fun at all. I won't go if it's not a school requirement, much less a waste of time. Ugh, is it? No, it isn't. But it will be a great and fun experience for all of us. I mean, we should loosen up a bit, you know? I agree with Crow. Count me in. I'm surprised that she had an exclamation point. Pass. I've got more important things to do than party. Now, will you excuse me? I'll be doing my leftover tasks for tonight. Gio has gone off. You can literally see when people go offline. That's crazy. Sheesh. Stick in the mud as usual. How about you, Millie? Me? You join in? It'll be fun. You were honestly surprised, but they somehow remembered you. Yeah, I go. Checking your calendar through your phone, you didn't seem to have any plans for the near future or plans at all. You just spent your time in your apartment alone. You fucking loser. I mean, sure. I'm a loser, what the hell? That's great to hear. I wonder if Crow's not into you. Crow seems happy about it. You giggled. This also reminds you of something, or rather someone. Opening another tab, you type in Soul's newly added contact and send him a message by sending the image of the same poster Daryl sent. I don't think that's a good idea. A Halloween party hosted by the school. Yeah. I'm not quite into parties. Oh. Oh well, that's alright. Just asking is all. Wait. If you're coming, then I'm coming as well. Really? Really. She's gonna abandon him or some shit. Do you plan on dressing up? I don't know. Do you? I mean, it's a costume party, so why not? I'll try thinking of something then. He's such a puppy. I love him so much. He's adorable. You swear you can feel the smile behind those words. When, with a quick word of goodbye, you set your phone down when you heard your doorbell. That must be food delivery. Afterwards, I was expecting someone to show up. Okay. Afterwards, you ate your dinner and prepared yourself for bed. You thought of today and the events that occurred. And meeting Soul, of course. You enter your bedroom, letting out a big yawn as you stretch your body. You turn your laundry slowly, piling up and scratching your head. You'll probably do laundry tomorrow, but for now, you plopped yourself on the soft cushion of the bed, getting into a comfortable position, slowly dozing off as you close your eyes, embracing sleep as the night comes. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me, the one who loves. I was a child, she was a child. In this kingdom by the sea. Day 2, kingdom. Okay, so day 2 is the last day of this. And the sun setting by the horizon colors the grassy field into a deep golden orange as the wind made some strands of hair brush across your face. Your ever-beloved home, the tall grass, the fresh air, the various farm animals that you and your family raised since you were but a mere child. You can't even imagine what has happened before you right now as a group of people come while they talked with your father. Oh, I thought someone died. Your only family member left. You see the distress in your father's eyes as he tries his best to negotiate with the people before him. The desperation in his voice, the sweat running down his neck as he moves around his hand, gesturing to this and that. Please, just give me some more time. I promise I could pay up. This is all we have left. I don't know where else to go if we lose this farmland. We've given you enough chances already, Mr. Osborn. If you don't pay up your debt, we'll take your land. A loud ringing of the school bell rang across the hallway, making you jerk out your thoughts. Students came through the classroom doors. You feel someone shaking you awake. Oh, hey, Crow. You sat up
Any face to face with Crow.
Well, good morning, Sleeping Beauty. You literally yawn. That is crazy because I literally just yawned. You rub your eyes as you look around. Your fellow classmates are now gone from their seats. Wow, as it is now lunchtime. Wow. What did I miss? Nothing important. Though, if you're having doubts, I can lend you my notes afterwards. Thanks, Crow. You're a lifesaver. Anything for you, Mill. Don't flirt with me like that. Stop it. You recall the little dream you had. You quickly shake it off as you let out a stretch, popping a few joints before you, that sounds painful, before you go out and went out to your classroom with Crow in tow. You met up with your group of friends, seeing Daryl with Jill and Crow, waiting by the Brittany coming along behind them with Jess. You waved at them. Look, see, you do have friends. Good noon to you all. What the hell, Daryl? Regards, Daryl. How was class? Boring and boring. I'm so glad to be out of there. One more useless minor and I'll be out of here. Tell me why, when he said useless minor, I thought he was talking about like a child minor. Joe just shrugged, a hand in his hoodie pocket while the other on his phone. He got to at least do something in our major today though, which I'm glad about. More papers, but it was at least something. Enough about papers. So about the Halloween party, any ideas for a costume yet? As they talk to each other, at the corner of your eye, you notice a familiar figure. Oh, it was Sol. He came out of a classroom and another person came, he is short, came afterwards behind him, seemingly bored of his mind. Okay. So I feel like, because I don't want them to like say talk bad about Sol, you know? But like I don't want to leave my group either. I'm part of something. So I feel like I would call Sol over. As long as he doesn't ignore me, then that would be embarrassing. Personally, this is for me. I would typically go over to say hi, be like, hey guys, I'm here back, I want to say hi to someone real quick. And then I'd just slowly bring them over to introduce them to each other. That's what I would do. I'm gonna join Sol. Oh, Crow, is it okay if I leave? I have some, whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Is that so? There was slight disappointment in his voice, but he lets you continue on. Yeah, sorry I couldn't hang out. Nah, damn, I should have called him over. Wrong choice. Nonsense. I'll see you after lunch instead then, Millie? If ever you're interested, of course. Of course! You give Crow one last smile before going over to where Sol is. You walk towards the two individuals. They seem to be in deep conversation. However, Sol noticed your presence and stopped talking. His attention now on you. His companion noticed the change in Sol's demeanor and followed his gaze as it landed on you. The shorter male greeted you with a smile. Hi there. Your friend with Sunny? Does he have bags under his eyes? Sweetheart. Sol, are you okay? Sunny gave Sol a pat on the back with a smile on his face. Sol was unamused as he tried his best to hide his red face, but yeah, even I could tell. You know, because he's such a sunshine. He's Sunny. That's so cute. You giggled looking over to Sol, his bright red face covered by his hands while looking away, and his bandages are gone. Like a nickname? Yeah, Sunny loves the nickname I gave him, right, Sunny? Sol didn't say anything. He just looked away and refused to meet your gaze. That's adorable, I know. Hugo was a bit silent. He seemed to analyze your face, his head tilting slightly to the side before a smile appeared on his face. You sure have taste, Sunny. He talks about me? Oh my gosh, he talks about me? You sure have taste, Sunny. Oh. Sol just gave him a dark look, telling him not to even try to go there. A blush escaped your cheeks at the gesture. Anyway, nice to meet you. My name is Hugo. I'm Sol's friend. Millie, a pleasure to meet you. He shakes your hand with a smile on his face. So anyway, what are you up to? I just wanted to say hi. I just saw that you both and I wanted to greet you. More importantly, I took Sol's hand, seeing the bandage is gone now. You seemed to get better quickly, but you wanted to make sure. Are you alright now, Sol? Sol knows exactly what you're talking about before giving you a nod and a smile. I'm doing better. I might leave a scar, but it's nothing for me to worry about. Huh? What? You got injured? Nothing for you to worry about. Hugo gave him a disapproving look. Sol insisted not to think about it, making his friend sigh and move the topic. Anyway, we're planning to go to the room today to eat lunch there. The weather is doing better unlike yesterday. You want to tag along? You guys aren't a fan of the cafeteria? And upon mentioning the cafeteria, Soul shivered as Hugo only gave a small chuckle. Sunny isn't a huge fan of the noise there. I heard there was a food fight that happened yesterday, right? Though not gonna lie, food fight sounds fun. Where are you, high school? At least have fun a little bit, Sunny. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get going, shall we? Sure. Okay, nice little roof experience. Hugo walked to his usual spot and got himself seated on a bench that you somehow never saw before. Soul followed, a large wrapped box in his hands that caught your interest. I'll sit in between them. You pointed the box nestled in Soul's hands. Is that your lunch, Soul? You could say that. Just say yes, what the hell? As Soul unwrapped the cloth, it showed, wow, 3 bentos. He takes out the first bento on top before giving the other one to Hugo. Wow, okay. Hugo happily accepts the box, uttering a small thank you to Soul before taking out his chopsticks. Hugo opens the container and lets out an odd sound, his eyes sparkling, drool slowly dropping down to the corner of his lips. You actually listened, and did you cut these tiny sausages into octopus? Yeah, okay, definitely Japanese. So it's probably inspired by like Asian culture or something. Keep your voice down, it's ringing in my ear. Wait, I need to take a picture. Hugo gently placed the bento on his lap before rummaging through his phone. He flipped it horizontally and opened his phone's camera. A small click of the camera sound was, who has their phone shutter on anymore? Like, if anything, the flash should have accidentally came on. It's like Honey Pop. I have no idea what Honey Pop is. You can't take games like these. What's wrong? You just don't like romance games. That's what it is. You don't like otome games. I love my romance games. Since my life has none. You heard before you placed it down. Google Honey Pop. I'm scared. What's gonna pop up if I Google Honey Pop? Honey Pop is a unique sim experience PC. What, so should I play this game? Markiplier played it? Why do I feel like this is inappropriate? I feel like this is very inappropriate. I feel like I would get in trouble if I stream this game. And it's $2.73. Why do I feel like I'll get in trouble if I play it? And like, the two are nothing alike. Nothing alike. He goes with the container back into his hands, but not before turning to you and showing you what he keeps gushing about. Oh my, that is adorable. Soul is the cutest thing ever. Isn't it adorable, Millie? There you see are various ranges of food with rice shaped to match a moth. Oh, what's a moth? I did not know what the fuck that was. Seaweed to design the face, along with usage of cabbage leaf to form its wings. That's so cute. Right below the moth are many sausages shaped like octopus. That's so cute. Wonderfully cut carrots are made to look like stars. That's a lot of effort. And squeezed beside stuffed shiitake mushrooms, the egg rolled sushi and broccoli with melted cheese as a dip looked delicious. Itadakimasu. Is Hugo? Oh, okay, so Hugo is an exchange student. So Hugo's Japanese. Without wasting another second, Hugo started digging it. Did you make this by yourself, Soul? You could say that. First of all, why does he keep answering like that? Just say yes. Just say yes, it's not that hard. Soul answered, opening his own container. Within it was just a regular ham and cheese sandwich. That's it. He took out one piece, but before he could take a bite, he turned to you. Is he gonna offer me food? Have you eaten, Millie? I mean, if you're gonna share it with me, no, I haven't eaten. Soul's eyes went wide and Hugo gave you a look. Before you knew it, Soul took out another box, the last bento, before giving it to you. You can have this, it's an extra. Why do you have an extra? I don't know how this looked, but I figured I can let Hugo finish it. It's a waste of ingredients. You don't have to, Soul, really. No, I insist. Oh, for fuck's sake, just eat the damn box. Hugo clearly had enough of the back and forth banter, suggested before continuing on his box. Sol hesitated at first. He eventually took out a spoon and fork and handed one over to you. Oh, I want to tease. He's adorable. But is teasing him gonna hurt his feelings? I don't want to hurt him. He's too precious for that. I'll take a bite. Accepting the spoon, you scoop up a bit of rice and cut open a piece of the octopus-shaped sausage. You took a bite and chewed. You felt the flavors mixing well. It was delicious and fresh. It's amazing. Sol, this is really good. Hugo nodded along with you. Food stuffed in one's cheek like a hamster. I know, right? You'd honestly be surprised. So, you'd make a great house husband. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that has you thinking, huh? That'll make you blush, huh? Now you can remember my words. I'm planting seeds. You're mine. You're mine now. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Still eyes widen at your declaration. You really think so? I really do think so. Sol is definitely house husband material, Millie. He can cook, he can clean, he can do anything. I'd rather not be your personal butler. That was a compliment. The two banter, but you couldn't help looking at Sol. His eyes have a hint of sparkle in it. It seemed brighter. Hugo eventually finished his own box, tucking away the box and wrapping it back up. Hugo stood up from the bench, stretched his limbs, taking a few steps ahead, and looked back at the both of you. Is this where you guys go every day? You questioned, making Hugo turn to you. Or at least when you both get together? What do you mean? You mean Sol giving me lunch? He just keeps forgetting to bring his own. Hugo pouts. And you never finished yours, so I did the honors of finishing good food. Thank you very much. Those bento boxes are. What inspired them? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, you didn't know? Shut it. Go. That is cute. So now we're using the nickname Sunny. How sweet of you. You see here, Millie, my old pal here just makes food art like the typical artist that he is. But he never bothers to finish it, much less eat it. And he really loves cute things. Oh, so I'm playing his little thingy thing for me. I'm cute, right? I am, I know. You don't gotta tell me, I know. Hugo turned back to Sol. Sol just stared back at him, his arms crossed. What was the name of your plushed horse, Sunny? That's crazy. Like hell I'm answering that. So you have a plushed horse. Interesting. Oh, he owns a plush horse. Sol owns plushies? By now, Sol's face is beet red and he ties the bento boxes back up. He stood up from his seat before going over to where Hugo was. He stood up as well and followed along the duo. That's so cute. You keep surprising me more and more, Sol. He said nothing as he fixed his choker. Choker is crazy. The red going to his ears at your compliment. Looks can be deceiving. This begs you to wonder, why do people never bother to notice him? Why don't people want to get to know him? Maybe they just never gave him a chance because of how he looks, not to mention his intimidating height. But in the end, he's just a gentle giant. By then, Hugo stopped talking, the wind picked up a bit, and he went by the railings. He leaned in, placed his elbows on the cold iron surface as he looked down. Curious, you approached him and looked down to where his attention was, and there you see a group of unfamiliar people. They look so fancy. They look rich. Dangerous. It doesn't help that the adult with them, you're guessing a teacher, has an eye patch on his right eye. High-class mugs. Sol lets out a disgusted look at the group of well-dressed students. He didn't spare them a second glance and went back to the bench. High class? Ah, you didn't know about the hierarchy, Millie? No, not that I'm aware of. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. How come I've never heard or seen one of them through my school years here? Hugo just made a low chuckle, his gaze still transfixed on the group below him. His eyes narrowed. Just like Sol, he clearly doesn't like them either. I don't blame you. No one likes talking about them anyway. About the hierarchy. Oh, it's animation. Nice. How come I never heard about the hierarchy before? It's like a hidden thing, but that's what we call it. This school. No. The entire city. It's like a fighting pit. Whoever is the most powerful has a better chance in living a good life here. People come to this school to gain a second chance in life. But to achieve that, you have to make yourself well known. Make them think you're worth their time. If not, you're on your own. In high class? He glares at the group below. The school building isn't actually the real thing. Wait, but the school map clearly says that the address is... That's where they actually fool you. You might think you got in right, but we're sort of based on our background. The real school building, way farther than where we are, and their campus is 10 times bigger and better. They get proper classes, have better equipment, making it just better. Here, we only get the short end of the stick. An afterthought, if you will. If I have to guess, the well-off are in the main building? That's right. Son of a duke, daughter of a businessman. Heck, as long as you're rich, you're in. Your chances of having better education rests there. If you're part of the high class, then you'll have a better chance of having a successful and stable life. But don't we have students here who are, like, super rich? You remember Jess being one. She's the daughter of a businessman, but how come she's not a part of the higher class? There are some who end up shifting down and move to our building. Either they failed a class or got a violation. They didn't want that type of stain on their reputation, so they sent them there. Here. Of course, some didn't appreciate that. They see us as someone lower than them. Hence, Hugo looks at Sol. The said man too busy sketching on his sketch pad to notice. Oh, they have to fight the weak to feel something, huh? They sound like nothing but bullies. How come someone didn't step up to complain? Hugo, however, just laughed at you as if you told him a very funny joke before shaking his head. If only it were that easy. He laughed. His laugh eventually died down. He scratched his head. Actually, Millie, in this city, no one really gives a shit. Money is the only thing revolving around this city. You got no cash, you're done for. Which is why people like us, he looks at you, are desperate to get into the higher class. If you so dare complain, he pauses, as if to contemplate the words he was about to say. Judging from his entire demeanor, it's not good. Instead, he sent you a look. His own soft sky blue eyes are now sharp, like icicles piercing down on you. You're better off dead. Hugo glanced one last time below the ground of high-class students that are now gone, before averting his gaze on somewhere else. He lets out a sigh. But that's the sad reality here. The attention is good, great even. Your chances to get a stable life and even have a knock to stardom is high once you're part of the high class, much less graduate here. I have nothing to ask. This city is corrupted, he muttered under his breath, which makes me question, Millie. How are you able to get in this city? No, the better question is, why did you enroll in this school? If you don't mind me asking, you're clearly not from here. And he was right. Your eyes went at the words, and the well-dressed man said, No, I refuse. Millie, I thought I told you to stay inside. You're not taking this farm, my home. You cut your father's words off, marching towards the man, bet she was Sol or something, toward the tall man with loud and heavy footsteps. The tall man, however, raised a brow at you, raising his hand to hold his men. His deep magenta eyes then turned to look straight in your eyes. It sent a chill down your spine. Well, then, little missy. Wait, what was the voice I was doing before? Well, then, little missy, how about this? I don't remember what accent I was doing. If you manage to pay off your debt for the next 5 years, I'll let you off the hook and let you keep your land. 5 years? You can handle that. Do you even know how much it is? Maybe working 3 jobs would do it for you. He tutted, waving his finger in front of your face. He looks down at you, reminding you of your place. A mischievous smile appeared on his handsome features. But I have some conditions you have to meet. You went silent. Your heart started pounding in your chest as you kept eye contact with the sharp magenta orbs. You have to stay in the city. The city? You can't even afford to take her to college. What more the city? Your father interrupted. The man's eyes moved sideways to meet his figure still fixed on you. No need to worry. She'll be under my jurisdiction, of course. I'll provide her with education and a place to stay. So you want to spend more money on me for me to pay off the debt of the money that's owed to you? Okay. The tall man lets out a laugh, his head thrown a bit back as if he heard a very funny joke. See, I'm not that cruel. His eyes turn to you. However, in return, I want you to pay off your debt. I don't care what methods. The dark smile appeared on his face. It sent a shiver down your spine. Legal or illegal. As long as you reach the amount. If not, well, you can say goodbye to your little farmland. But how much is the debt? He says that, but there's a gleam in his eyes that is telling you that's not all. But he didn't elaborate any further. You bit your lip. You turned to look at your father. His eyes were clearly telling you to decline. There was something about this man that screams dangerous. But you were too desperate to not lose your home. Your only home. So, what do you say, Millie? The tall man's gaze still fixed on you, waiting for your answer. Do you accept? You recall the aftermath of your dream this morning. A sour look on your face as you bite your lip. Hugo takes notice of this. He paused for a bit, trying to read your gloomy expression. Let me guess, it's something you can't avoid? I honestly don't know. My father never really disclosed as to why we were in debt. But I was so desperate not to lose my only home. I need to make it up to higher class no matter what. 3 jobs isn't cutting off the way I want it to. I'm running out of time. This is my last year in this cursed university, and I'm barely making any progress. Hugo's eyes are still on you. You realize you haven't answered his question yet. My family owns a business. You finally speak, making Hugo perk up his eyebrows in curiosity. What sort of business does your family have? Oh, well, we own a few farms. More like 1. Sounds nice. I'd love to be out in the city once in a while. You gave him a small smile. Yeah, some might say it's boring, but it's not. You get to pet horses and cows. Well, you should really invite Sol over there if you ever. The guy loves horses. But that means you're a long way from home. Don't you miss it? A little bit. It's alright. It's normal to feel a little homesick. I heard great things about the city, about the school. Hugo remained quiet, listening to you as you went on. If I can manage to come on top and maybe part of the class, of the higher class like you said, then I can maybe save my family's farm. Hugo's arms are now crossed. He didn't say anything as he looked at you. He lets out a chuckle. You remind me of her. Her? I'm rambling. Don't mind me. Having caught red-handed, he waved his hands, his face now red as cherry as he reached his ears. Just then, you felt a presence behind you. Turning around, you're met with Sol. His glare is stingy and directed at Hugo. The shorter male, however, didn't mind it, probably used to it. It's almost time. We should head back. All right. With nothing else to say, the 3 of you left the rooftop. As you were walking down the stairs, you felt your foot slip off. Of course, you missed a step. Millie! Thankfully, Sol grabbed your wrist before you could fall off the stairs as he steadied you. Whoa, are you alright, Millie? That whoa was loud. Yeah, thank you, Sol. Be careful next time. Sheesh, this school needs bad architecture. Also, one of the few flaws here. The stairs are all wonky. Oh, okay, so she wasn't just pigeon-toed? Copy. It's also why it's forbidden to go up here. We're troublemakers, though. Hugo chuckled as he went down the stairs, watching his steps as he did. Sol's arm is secured around your waist, and it seems like he isn't letting go until you're on stable ground. Well, then I hope that ground is never stabilized. The sound of the bell ringing through the hallway echoes through, signaling the start of the next class for some. Hugo groans. I don't want to go to class. I hate my history teacher as much as my archery coach. Why don't you skip then? Hugo's eyes opened. It became bright like a light bulb just popped out the top of his head. Did I read that right?
Sol knows exactly what that means.
I'm going to skip class. How about it? Fuck this school. If we're going to treat us badly, then let's just be the bad guys. Hugo said with a mischievous look on his face. Sol just sighed. He then turns to look at you, seemingly waiting for your response. The thought of skipping is quite a gamble. Your next class is with Crow and art history. But then again, your teacher will probably only do some boring-ass introduction. Missing one wouldn't hurt, would it? Yeah, I'll skip with you. Hugo lets out a small chair and gives you a thumbs up. Personally, I would never skip a class. However, this is a game. I'm only here to do the debt. I will spend time with you, Sol. Hugo lets out a small cheer and gives you a thumbs up. Sol gives you a cheeky smile of his own. Aww. But how do you How do we do that though? Obviously, we can't go through the entrance since it's closed and guarded. I know a way. Without wasting any time, Soul leads the way, going through the backside of the school near the gardens. Oh, how pretty. The edges, of course, are barricaded by a tall iron fence. Soul finds a bush and pushes it aside, revealing a gaping... There's a fucking hole. Like, how does that happen? Do they slowly chisel it with like a spoon or something? Well, that's quite convenient. Did you make this hole, Soul? He did. I did. Hugo went ahead first through the hole. Soul waits for you first before following right after. Oh, he said ladies first. The three of you went past a few bushes and shrubs, the leaves falling as you passed them, the red and orange leaves scattering around, making its way to your uniform, for you all eventually made it out and meet the pavement. So, where do we go? Hugo thought for a moment, looking around before pulling out his phone. Suddenly he let out a gasp, scrolling through his phone faster before gripping onto Soul's shoulder, earning him a hiss from the taller male. Sherlock Holmes is out. My ears. Oh yeah, it's that detective movie I kept seeing on television. I thought that wouldn't come out till next week. Did I set the date wrong? With that, Hugo started sprinting, leaving you and Soul behind. For the love of... Soul placed his hand on his hips before walking to where Hugo ran off, as you followed. Hugo kept tapping away on his phone. His shoulders went slump. Guess he did get the date wrong. Shoving his phone back in his pocket, he turned to you and Soul. He clasped his hands together and pulled the biggest puppy eyes he had ever seen. We've got to. Do you have money? Can we, Millie? Can we, Sonny? Hugo begged. You can go ahead and watch the movie. I'm going to room the arcade while you're at it. Hugo pouted his eyes, half-lidded, and sparked his eyes gone. But it's more fun if you're around. I know you like these crime videos you watch from time to time, so please. Soul, however, based off his expressions, isn't in the mood. Hugo gives up and turns to you. How about you, Millie? Would you like to watch a movie with me? The ticket and food is on me, of course. Now, as much as I want to spend time with you, Soul, I do want to watch the movie. Seeing as how I set the date, I do want to watch the movie. Hugo gives you a bright smile. Heck yeah! I knew you were a trooper, Millie. Come on, let's grab some tickets and snacks. Do you want popcorn or something else? The shorter male went along ahead towards the movie theater while you following behind him. Soul clicked his tongue, shoved his hands in his pants, pockets followed along. Right? See, now he's coming too. Hugo took notice of this and raised a brow. Oh, I thought you weren't interested in the movie, sonny boy. Maybe you're right. It does look interesting. Oh, let's... Okay. Soul takes hold of your wrist and drags you away from Hugo into the movie theater. He's getting attached. I like it. Hey! Come back here. I'm talking to you. Soul went ahead to the counter and brought tickets for the three of you. Soul turned around and gave one ticket to you. Your fingers brushed with his, causing him to blush. Finally caught up to you, Hugo pouted as he crossed his arms, looking at Soul. I thought the tickets were on you, Hugo. It is. Guess it's on Soul now. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but this is supposed to be my treat. Oh well, the food is still on me. Wait right here. I don't like popcorn, so could you give me like some chicken wings and french fries? Hugo scurried off to the food booth, leaving you and Soul one last time. You walked towards the now showing pictures, examining the poster. Sherlock Holmes, huh? Hugo's into detective movies? You turned to ask Soul. He placed a hand on his hip as he checked up. Every time I see placed a hand, I'm expecting him to touch me, and he's not. I'm highly disappointed. Next to you. You could say that. I hate when he says that. Just say yes. He aspires to be one. That's quite charming of him. And Sherlock Holmes is his inspiration? It's just one of them. I see. How about you, Soul? What's your favorite genre? Soul raised his brows at you. He placed a finger on his chin as he looked up, staring at the ceiling. I like supernatural horror and thriller, along with the tales of the Headless Horseman and those original fairy tales by the Grimm brothers. Those all sound so gruesome. I bet you feel weirded out by it. They're not weird. I think they're unique. Also adds to your charm, he said with a wink. Soul blushed and looked away, rubbing his wrist to calm himself down. I don't mind trying to watch one though. Then I'd love to recommend some for you. How about we watch it together? Of course, that would be such an honor. I'm back. Hugo's voice was heard. He too turned around and saw him walking toward both of you. 2 large bags filled with popcorn. I want meat. And a large cup being held. Oh, let me, you said before taking the bag from Hugo's arms. He thanks you for the help. I've got the snacks. Hope you like popcorn, Millie. Then he turns to Soul. Come on, let's get in before the movie starts. Soul nods to you and Hugo Soul nods as you and Hugo follow him towards the entrance of the movie theater. He hands out the 3 tickets. Then the 3 of you enter. This isn't it. This piece wants you to believe it's the ultimate evidence for this case, when in fact, you were halfway through the movie, the bag of popcorn halfway finished. You looked at the blue-haired male on your left as his gaze transfixed on the large screen before you. Hugo, during the beginning of the film, he was really giddy, but now he was silent, seemingly engrossed with the scene happening in the movie. His hand goes on autopilot as he munches on each bite of popcorn. To your right, Soul surprisingly was also too engrossed with the movie before him. You need to piss. You were holding it for a while since you didn't want to miss out the important seeds, but Mother Nature is knocking so hard on your door. You tap Soul's shoulder. He turns his attention to you. You need something? I need to go to the comfort room. Would you like me to accompany you? No, it's fine. Just enjoy the movie. Soul gave you a nod, and you took it as a signal to stand up from your seat, ducking down, making sure not to block the screen for the viewers at the back as you walk towards the movie theater's comfort room. Now, explain to me why there's a male's bathroom. Why is she in a male's bathroom? Now, of course he's going to be out there waiting for you. Jeez, and it's already getting intense, too. I'll probably just ask Hugo what happened when I was gone. Well, time to head back. A forceful opening of the door startled you. A few grunts were heard, and the shuffling of feet, as if they were in a struggle. You went quiet.
You better speak the fuck up or else.
I don't know what you're talking about. How many times do I have to tell you?
Bullshit.
Your eyes widened as your breath stopped. You quietly but quickly went to the nearest toilet stall. What's going on? A fight? In the cinema of all places? Whatever's going by the door is clearly something you don't want to get involved in.
Just tell us who the traitor that you're in cahoots with, and I'll let you on.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Guess I have no choice.
You hear the sound of the light bulb being popped along with the portion of the comfort room's light going dim. Only half of the room is now lit up. Please, I don't know, I swear.
I'm giving you one last chance, buddy.
A little shuffle was heard. The rough voice seems to whisper something that you cannot hear. Then you hear breathing as if it's getting shorter and heavier. He is here. I swear. Just look around. You're bound to find him here. Please don't kill me.
Maybe the gun is too merciful.
No. Your nose caught something. It stings as if it fills the air. The edges of your eyes watering. And then feeling something wet hitting the tip of your shoes. You look down and your eyes widen. Blood. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Someone just got killed. And the body is right in front of your stall.
She's retarded. Is someone else here? Shit, did he hear me?
Well. Seems like we have a lost lamb on our shoulders. Then you heard the stall, 1 block away from you, was roughly opened. Not here, huh? Come on, little lamb. Don't try to hide. Shit, I need to do something. You look around, trying to find a way to escape, but there's nothing but a small rectangular window just above the toilet. You can try to pry it open and call for help. I feel like I'm getting closer to you. He's about to open my stall. What should I do? That is not fair. That is not fair. That's not fair. What the fuck? All you could do is stay quiet and hold your breath as you close your eyes. I'm about to die. Please, please, please. The door to your stall slowly opens. You can feel the intimidating presence of the man. I don't want to die. There you are. I don't want to die. 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 Then you felt a hand coming to touch your hair. You flinched, you slowly backed away, your legs shaking as you still refused to open your eyes, your arms wrapped around you. Millie, it's okay. And you hear that all too familiar voice. I'm here, Millie. It's alright. Before you was Sol. That is a lot of blood. Right behind him was Hugo. Both their expressions are filled with worry. But your focus was on the splattered blood across the walls. Hugo noticed this and tries his best to block the view. I mean, they're still over here, but okay. Sol's hand then went up to reach to you, but he stopped midway, afraid as if he'd burn you. I will push my face to your hand. Don't you shy away from me, boy. Without even thinking, you quickly wrapped your arms around Sol. Right, your shoulders shaking as you buried your face in his chest. Sol, I really thought I was going to die. My heart is beating really fast. Sol took this as a sign and gently wrapped his big arms around you, a hand coming to caress your hair, trying to comfort you as you shook in his hold. Can we go out, please? Without much of a word, Sol escorted you out from the scene before you, his hold tight and securing you around his shoulders. Sol gives Hugo a look, and the shorter male just sighed, waving his hand away with a fanning motion. I'll take care of it. Clean up man, and a clean up man, and a clean up man, and a clean up man. You and Sol left. Hugo lets out an irritated tisk as he looks down at the two bodies on the ground. God, what a pain in the ass. The sky is now dark, indicating it's near night. You finally go out of the movie. You look down at the street and stood at your shoes, noticing a few splatters of blood. You gripped Sol's arm. He took notice and looked at your shoes. Seeing the blood, he kneeled down to one knee and took out his handkerchief. Wow, it's very wow. You don't think you... No, it's all right. Doubt it. He wiped the blood off your shoes. What kind of shoes were you fucking wearing? Because that shit would have stained in there. He wiped the blood off your shoes before folding his handkerchief and shoving it deep into his pockets. He looks at your disheveled look. Let me ask you again. Are you all right, Millie? I'm not. How? Why? You ask no one. The terrifying expression kept repeating in your mind. Sol broke your trail of thought by placing his large hands on top of your head. You look up at him and he gave you a soft, reassuring smile, his hand now off of your head. Don't think about it anymore. What matters is that you're here with me. You look around you and notice that Hugo wasn't around. Where's Hugo? He's got it covered. You don't need to worry about him. How about I walk you home? Huh? You know, to keep you safe. I'll keep you company. I'll keep you safe. Do you trust me? I trust you. Then let me take you home. Let me take care of you. Sol gently takes hold of your hand and wraps it around his bigger ones, his gaze never leaving yours, a bright smile on his face. Lead the way then. I'm buying this fucking game. He felt safe. Safe with someone. Safe with Sol. The walk back to your apartment was quiet, save for the very few nightly bugs making a few hums then and there. Sol's hand is still wrapped around yours. He's warm. You couldn't help but steal a few glances at Soul. He looks back at you. He said nothing, but the more he stared at you, the more longing his eyes were giving. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see the longing. He gives you another one of his bright smiles. He squeezes your hand, you squeeze back, making him chuckle. What is it? Nothing. Your hands feel cold. Let me fix that. He hummed as he raised the hand that he's holding. Oh, that definitely fixed it. That definitely, yeah. What? There. Now it feels warmer. Yeah, it does. He teased. You would do it. Soul. He just laughed at you. His face still red as you playfully hit his side. Now, I don't really know where this game is going. I just feel like Soul is like some kind of yandere, and I do believe it's a bad idea for him to know where I live. However, I'm all for bad choices. Red is my favorite color, so let's get it. And you're met with the front door of your apartment. You let go of your hand Soul was holding. He nearly reached out to keep his hold. Don't stop yourself. You turn to face him. Well, this is my place. Oh. I'll see you tomorrow then? Of course. But we don't have class tomorrow, though. That's alright. Maybe we can hang out after class, or to continue on with the project. I'll keep your word for it then. You're not gonna offer him something? You turn to face your apartment front door, taking out your keys and finding the one you need. But before you insert the key to your apartment, you turn your head to look at Soul's tall figure, still moving from his position. Thank you for today. I really owe you one. He paused, then his shoulders relaxed. Don't worry about it. Just know that you can count on me. Unlocking your door, you fully turn around to give Soul one last wave for the small. Damn, no kiss, no nothing. He returned with his own smile before walking off towards the exit. I was expecting more. You enter your apartment. The lights dim as you groan, searching for the light switch. Much better. You nod in approval before heading to your kitchen. You open your fridge and start rummaging around for something to eat. You sigh as nothing good besides the leftovers from yesterday's dinner. You shrugged, decided to heat this one up before you set your things down. I don't think I read that right. I think it said done, but okay. You don't really feel like cooking or ordering either. You sighed as you closed the door. Didn't starve. The fuck? I do the same thing, like whenever I'm lazy. If I don't have Nutella on me, I just starve, honestly. Put my stomach full of water. You sigh as you close the door to your fridge as you made your way to your room. You place your school bag near your desk as you take your seat, skimming through the notes you've taken for the day as you wrote down some needed notes. You click your tongue as you tapped your blank notes with the tip of your pen, going on with your silent staring contest with the blank paper before you. You let out a groan. Deciding to do work later, you closed your notebook and stood up. You turned to your window, noticing it being slightly ajar. That's unsettling. That's weird. I thought I closed it. We need to change that music. You went near to close it, but was met with the now broken lock. You cursed. I thought I replaced this 2 days ago. Maybe I shouldn't buy my locks online. I think that if you have a window lock that is continuously breaking, maybe it's because someone's breaking it. I don't think you're very smart, sweetie. Your TV blared as you munch on some leftovers you got from the fridge. A movie currently playing as you kept your eyes on the protagonist. If you recall correctly, it's one of those films Jess keeps talking about, starring your favorite lead actor. You kind of get what she's gushing about. The actor does look attractive. blonde wavy hair with sharp eyes with eyes as pink as fuchsia. You still can't remember the actor's name. You took out your phone as you started to search the name of the actor when it suddenly changed, and instead of the blonde actor, the screen report comes instead with the banner below. Another missing persons case. Your heart dropped before turning off the TV. The incident back at the cinema are playing in your mind. You quickly turn off your television as you make your way to your kitchen, hoping to take things off your mind. You open the fridge, feeling the cold hair hit your face as you rummage through. Taking out a pitcher of orange juice, you take a glass from the cupboard as you pour juice to the last drop, taking a sip of it. You check the clock on the wall, 9:30 p.m. That late already, huh? You check your front door and window, seeing that everything is locked before grabbing your glass and finishing the last drop of orange juice before heading back to your bedroom. This feels very unsettling. Now dressed in your nightwear. This definitely can happen. You let out one last stretch, a yawn escaping from your mouth, and getting in your bed sheets you laid in comfort. Today was a lot, you thought. Another yawn escaping your lips. You must be really tired, you thought, your eyes going half-lidded. You hear your food wasn't drugged? And eventually sleep took over? I'm scared. The moon was high up in the sky. The night is quiet, save for a few late-night cars. But this isn't enough to wake the sleeping residents. Um, well, I get why that word, what was it? Philia? Attraction to an unconscious person? I should be terrified. I low-key am. But why do I love this? Wait. He reached out and stroked a finger against his beloved's cheek. Look at my sleepy sweetheart. Makes me wonder who supplies Hugo the sleeping pill. I knew her shit was drugged. He lets out a low chuckle as he leaned closer to Millie. Pulling down his mask, he leans forward, checking her face before continuing. He buries his face in the dip of her shoulders as he leaves the pack. He takes a deep inhale. He shakes as if he shakes as if he took a whiff of a dangerous and addictive drug. His eyes bright as he examines every feature of his soulmate's face as he gives Millie's cheek a kiss. I mean, it's pretty platonic. Sniffing, a kiss on the cheek, you know. He lifted her arm and watched as it flopped down deep in sleep like Sleeping Beauty. He nibbles her neck, earning him a soft whimper from the sleeping individual. He just chuckled. Quite ticklish, aren't you? And he kept going. Oh, okay, a hickey, alright. Marking his territory, okay. He kissed and lapped on the same spot to the point a mark started to form. Your time today isn't enough. It's never enough. I want more of you. I want to be with you every waking day. His gaze went from hurt to desperate. His focus still on the sleeping figure before them. But like, why does he love me so much? Like, what is it that I did that has him obsessed with me? Now I'm just like, wow, Saul was really talking about me, huh? He's like, yeah, this is a girl I'm really into. I need you to like get me some sleeping pills so like I can sneak into her room at night. Oh yeah, sure, tell me about her. She's fucking gorgeous. If only you knew how much I crave your attention every day. It hurts. So please, let me. Tucking a loose strand away from Millie's face, he gives her a kiss on the forehead before landing another one on the corner of Millie's lips. A shiver ran down his spine at the contact. And as much as he would like to stay a bit longer, his time is due. Is it though? What is it due for? I feel like you have a whole bunch of time. I'm drugged. I'm knocked out. He backs away as he covered his face once again with his face mask. He walks away via jar window, turning back one last time. Yeah, I have a debt to pay off, and like you're just like taking money from my bank account. The pumpkin is so cute. Sorry about your window, pumpkin. I'll make it up to you someday. See, like I know what be going on. I knew it was sus from the moment, bro. From the moment that window was bust, he carefully opens the window again. And with that, he's gone. Wow, you've really caused me some trouble today. Fucker, so it is you, fucking traitor. What? My gun? Who would have thought? Our sweet doggy's biting his master's hand. Though not gonna lie, we should have seen this coming. You're talking too much. You haven't even fired a gun since ages ago. What makes you think that you... Well, he didn't miss. Shit. They're slowly figuring me out. I don't think I can make it for the next few days. Sonny, you've done enough for me. I think this is the end of our deal. This is great. Thank you so much for playing, kid, at the back. Day 2. As of March 11th, 2024, we will be taking a break from developing in hopes to finish my current internship. But rest assured, I'll be back to work once I'm free, and I'll be in my Twitter account for the time being. Well, I don't use Twitter, but thank you once again. I hope you enjoyed this update. Hope to see you soon. This is great. I really enjoyed this. So guys, this was the kid at the back. As you guys can tell, I may have some issues, but hey, it's okay. This is fictional, not real life. I had a really great time. I enjoyed this game. I think it was fun. If you guys have any recos for me, please let me know. Tell it to me. I'm willing to play almost anything. The only thing is that if it's a horror game, you better be with me. Be here with me. All the screams, the shouts, the whinings, you gotta be here for it. If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer with me. Alright? Thank you. Alright guys, so we're gonna call it a night.